Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. We have a very interesting show for you. We have a funny story about George Clooney. We have some drama surrounding Jennifer Lopez and her new line, JLo Beauty, and some big happenings over at NYX and Sephora. So if you are curious what is happening in makeup this week, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. All right, let's go ahead and get started. George Clooney. Okay, I know that this was on Jimmy Kimmel, and I just want to share with you because I think that it's hilarious. So it turns out he's been using a Flowbee to cut his hair for the past 22 years. I don't know why I find this absolutely hilarious. If you were not an adult in the last 20 years, you may not even know what a Flowbee is. So I'm going to go ahead and play a clip of the interview he did with CBS Sunday Morning because it is just hilarious. You have to just watch the newscaster and her reaction. It is priceless.
So years ago, I bought a thing called a Flowbee, which when we were
You did not.
When I was a kid, yeah.
The infomercial, the Flowbee.
This ingenious device lets you give yourself and family perfect haircuts every time.
It comes with a vacuum cleaner and the
Yes.
clippers. Yeah, I still have it.
Stop it. You don't use it.
My haircuts take literally 2 minutes. I go,
Is this Flowbee?
yeah, it's Flowbee.
That is awesome.
Yeah, listen, man, it works.
So I did a little research on the Flowbee because I didn't know that the Flowbee was even still around. So apparently they did have a website and they were selling them, and there was this huge rush on Flowbees back in March, and they actually had to shut down because of COVID. There was a statement put on their website. It says, "We're doing our part and temporarily closing due to coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. We will still be fulfilling orders that were placed before 8 p.m. CST on April 1st, 2020. We look forward to reopening as soon as possible, and please everyone stay safe." So that was a statement that was on their website because I guess everybody was trying to get home haircuts knowing that all of the places that were doing haircuts were all closed because of the shutdown. Thankfully, it seems like they have reopened and they're doing very well. I want you to take a look real quick at the Google searches for Flowbee. Since George Clooney mentioned the Flowbee, I would imagine they are making bank right now. They're making so much money. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm just kind of happy for the people at Flowbee. It's almost like a Cinderella story almost. Like the vacuum cleaner haircut people are like, they're winning life right now, and I'm so happy for them. All right, moving on to JLo Beauty. We did talk about a little bit about her skincare line last week, but now we have more details and some controversy surrounding some of the things that she's said based on her launch. So there are 7 topical products, and then there's one that is not topical. We'll talk about that. There is a serum called that JLo Glow Multitasking Serum. It's $79. She says, quote, "We took 2 years just to create the serum. I kept sending it back. We went over 100 rounds of product development to get everything right." Oh, I didn't mention that olive oil is her hero ingredient in these products. Then we have the Blockbuster Wonder Cream that touts the olive oil cocktail, and it is $58 for that. Then the Fresh Take, it's $48. It's a peptide-rich eye cream. The Star Filter Complexion Booster, $39. A sheer all-over highlighter that comes in 4 shades. And then the Big Screen Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Moisturizer, $54 for the SPF Moisturizer. The Limitless Glow Multitasking Mask, it's $48. And it says she created a custom 2-piece design to make sure the sheet mask doesn't slide off your face. I thought that was kind of interesting. Have you ever used a sheet mask that's in 2 pieces? I know I never have, but I'm not a big sheet mask person either, so maybe I'm missing something there. I would imagine it would be hard to keep the bottom on without the nose to hold it. I don't know. What do I know? I don't wear a lot of masks. And then we have the Hit Single Gel Cream Cleanser. That is $38. And finally, that Inner Love, $36. It is an oral supplement that contains vitamins A, C, and E, as well as olive oil extract, manganese, and copper. She claims that the supplements have been key to maintaining her glow. And I know how much crap Tati Westbrook got for coming out with a beauty supplement. So I'm curious to see if Jennifer Lopez is going to get the same kind of scrutiny for that. In an interview with InStyle, she said, quote, "For me, it's a pump and a pill. If you do a pump of the serum and a pill every single day, you're gonna see real improvement in your skin over time. Beauty from the inside out has always been my philosophy." It's interesting because I think that was what Tati had said too, was beauty from the inside out. Isn't that a JLo Beauty like slogan? I don't know, I could be wrong there. But where she really got the most criticism was when she was interviewed, she was talking about how she had never gotten Botox. And this is what she actually said. It was an interview with Elle. So she went to a doctor and he said, quote, "Did you know you have a little line right here? We should start Botox." And then she says, "I mean, I had to be 23 years old, right? And I was like, I'm going to pass. I didn't like needles anyway, but the boyfriend's like, yeah, you should start it. I do that." I was like, no, thank you. And I just wonder what would have happened to me if I would have started Botox at 23. What would I look like right now? My face would be a totally different face today. And then she followed up by encouraging people to wear sunscreen as a daily defense against anti-aging. Now, there were some comments on Twitter that were criticizing her for slamming Botox, but I honestly don't think that was what she was saying. I think she was just basically saying, like, I never used Botox. She never denied that she did other cosmetic treatments. She never said that she never got, facials or any other treatment. She just specifically said that she didn't use Botox. So I personally don't get all of the vitriol against her for saying she doesn't get Botox. I do get, if you are touting a skincare regimen, if you've had some other kind of work done, you can't only credit the skincare for how your skin looks. So I can see where there is might be a little criticism there, but I personally didn't see anything wrong with what she said about Botox. She just said that it wasn't for her. And then she said to use sunscreen, which I feel like pretty much every skincare expert on the planet would say using sunscreen is a great way to protect your skin from the effects of aging. But then to bounce back the other way a little bit, she also can't credit her own skincare line or her supplements for her skin. These items were just created at earliest within the last couple of years. And she's been working on her skincare, she says, for a very, very long time. Isn't she in her 50s? And she was talking about skincare in her 20s. So she can't really credit her own skincare line for her face. Her face has been aging a lot longer than this has existed. Maybe she's taken some key ingredients. Maybe she's worked with a dermatologist that she trusts. Maybe she feels like this would give the same effects as products that she has used, but she can't credit her own thing. She can't say, a pump and a pill when these things haven't even existed all that long. You can't guarantee results of anything without clinical trials. And I don't know if there are clinical trials. Maybe I missed that there were clinical trials on the supplements or the skincare. I haven't seen that. So I think that is a bit of a stretch to say that this cocktail of things is what's going to give you the JLo glow, that this is gonna make you look like Jennifer Lopez. I don't think that's necessarily real. Not to say that they don't have beneficial ingredients, because they seem to, but I think that she's stretching it a little bit. So at this point, I wanna know what you think about this story. Are you interested in the Jennifer Lopez beauty skincare stuff? Are you gonna pass on it? What do you think of the claims of what she said about Botox? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, so moving on to Too Faced, it turns out that Jared Blandino and his husband Jeremy are doing a documentary on how they started Too Faced. The quote on the Instagram story said that it's going to be about their story of how they created one of the most successful beauty brands in history. Stay tuned for more info and look for it to premiere in 2021. So I am very curious what that's going to entail. I actually really liked their promos that they did. I remember there was a holiday promo that Laura Lee was in for their Peach line where they did like cartoon stuff. So I know they do have a production team that could create something really cool. I'm not sure how much I'm into the backstory of Too Faced. I'll give it a chance. But I also wanted to mention with Too Faced is they did come out with 4 mini palettes that are really interesting. Last week they did like a pre-sale of them, and apparently there were some website issues during the pre-sale. The comments on Instagram were like all lit up with, hey, your website's broken. like when is this going to be fixed? Long wait times, things like that. So that's unfortunate. There was so much difficulty getting the products, but right now they're listed, at least when I filmed this, they were listed as coming soon. But another thing that was weird about it is on their website, they were kind of buried underneath all of the holiday products, almost like they were trying to hide them, which is weird for a new launch. If they were proud of them, you'd think that they would have been closer to the top, but maybe because people are shopping for Christmas presents, maybe they wanted their Christmas themed things at the top. I don't know what the logic is. So anyway, the palettes are $27 each. There are 4 of them, and they're very independently themed. So we have the Let's Play eyeshadow palette, and the quote next to it is "Level up for sexy playtime." I'm not making this up. Level up for sexy playtime. Level up for sexy playtime with this palette of fully charged shades that are so playful you'll be saying game on. Smells like bubblegum. It's 8 shades. That's my Jam eyeshadow palette. It smells like blueberries. The Light My Fire palette smells like cinnamon hearts. And then this one I thought was very interesting. It's called Kitty Likes to Scratch, and it's inspired by 80s glam bands. And wait till you hear what it smells. It's supposed to smell like a tequila sunrise. It's like, can you imagine going to the office and somebody's like, "Katie, are you day drunk again?" "No, it's just my eyeshadow." It's such an odd choice, but I mean, maybe it smells good. I don't know. I don't drink a lot of tequila sunrise, so I don't even know what that smells like. Are you interested in these palettes? I would love to know your thoughts. All right, talk about some weird marketing on this next one. All right, you remember Carmen Electra? I haven't heard that name in forever, but apparently she has launched a skincare line, and it's called GoGo Skincare. It is a 3-step skincare routine. Glow, Awaken, and Nourish are the names of the products. And it says the system aims to reduce visible signs of wrinkles, tighten fine lines, brighten dark spots, boost radiance, and more. The system is $149.95, but it looks like you can't buy the products individually. You have to buy the whole thing. You can get a discount on it, but you have to sign up for auto ship, which is delivered monthly for $100. Are you really gonna go through all those products in a month? Like, what? Maybe there is a target market for it, I don't know. But it looks like, because there's no information about each individual product, it looks like it's a moisturizer, a serum, and an eye cream, but there's no ingredients listed. Like, it is the junkiest looking launch I've seen in a while. I don't know where they are or what their knowledge is of current skincare marketing, but it looks almost like infomercial-y, in my opinion. And they need to, I think, get some marketing help on this, because it does not look exciting. This is interesting though. If you remember, we did a story a few weeks ago about Ipsy buying BoxyCharm and starting like a whole new company. The company is called Beauty for All Industries, or BFAI. So they have launched what seems to be their first venture as BFAI, and it is called Refreshments. And I'm very thankful that they actually sent them to me so we can actually talk about the products as we go through them. So if you are a current Glam Bag subscriber, this is an add-on subscription for $11 a month. Right now, the Refreshments subscription, the add-on, only has Refreshments products. You can also add additional items every month with product pricing starting at $5 an item, which is super, super cheap. The membership is fully customizable based on your unique preferences, including what you get and how often. So you can go on and you can change what is coming, and kind of switch things around, or you can skip a month at any time. So to me, this sounds a lot like the Dollar Shave Club mentality of how to run a subscription, which we know Dollar Shave Club does amazing. So it's pretty smart that they're introducing something like this. I did email someone over at the company to ask them more questions. So they said it's currently an add-on to the Glam Bag, but anyone can order individually at refreshments.com if you just want to try the products. There is a 20 to 30% discount when you get the products through the subscription rather than the website. And there's currently only 3 products available. So the first thing is the Velvety Body Cream. You can see how ginormous this thing is. This is an 8-ounce tube. I guess if it's a body cream, you're going to use a lot more, but that's a lot. It's got a little bit of a citrus smell, but it really does smell a little more floral, a little clean, a little citrusy. It's got a very nice scent to it. This thing is freaking huge. And then there's makeup remover wipes in here. I guess they're trying to just give you things that you'll go through relatively quickly. So the facial cleansing wipe, they have the same scent as the body cream. And then there is also this here. This is the Luscious Hand Cream and Citrus Spritz. Again, the same scent there. The regular prices, full prices on their websites, are between $7 and $12 for these products. The spokesperson that I talked to from Ipsy did tell me that the Refreshments option will be available to people that are not Glam Bag subscribers in the future, just not right now. So I think the big thing with this is the same thing with Dollar Shave Club, is that you just need to remember to log on and change up your options every month if this is something that you're interested in. But if you're getting BoxyCharm or you're getting Ipsy, you're already getting a lot of body care products already, so you may already be overloaded with all of this kind of stuff. So I don't know, like, who they're targeting with the refreshments, because I feel like if you're already an Ipsy subscriber or a BoxyCharm subscriber, then you already have a lot of these things. Do you need more? Like, I don't know. I think personally, in my opinion, my non-professional opinion, is that refreshments will do better on its own than it will as an addition to Ipsy and BoxyCharm. That's my thoughts, but I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Okay, now last two stories are business news, so let's talk about NYX. Apparently their standalone stores are either not doing well or it's a way for NYX to start saving some money. They are in the process of closing all of their stores in Canada. They had closed all of their stores in Malaysia at the end of June and Hong Kong in August, Thailand in early November, and Brazil in March of 2019. So they've been slowly closing their standalone stores. I reached out to NYX to try to find out what the deal was with that. They said they were going to send me an email, but it hasn't come quite yet. I'll update you as soon as I know more. But when I did just a quick search for NYX standalone stores on Google, I found that it looked like there were only 2 open in my regional area, and they were both in New York. One of them was in Brooklyn, and then the other one was in Garden City, New York. So if you live in those areas, I'm curious if those stores actually are open or if it's an error in Google or if they are on their way to closing. I'm not really sure, but I don't know because I didn't get a comment back from NYX. So I'll keep you posted on that. But it is kind of sad to me. I have been in a NYX standalone store and I did really enjoy the experience of going into the store. The people that worked there were very nice and it was good to see all of the products out and available to peruse. I feel like NYX went from being this big hero internet social media brand to kind of fading off a bit. That seemed like a slow decline after they were sold. I'm rooting for NYX. I hope that they can pick things up, but I think that they need to be a little less corporate and a little more personal if they are going to pick back up again. It's kind of sad to see the decline there. And then finally, this is so interesting. So you remember a few weeks ago, we talked about how Ulta was going to be moving into some Target stores. They were going to have like these standalone Ulta stores within the Target, kind of like how Starbucks and CVS have now moved into Target. Now Sephora had already had their setup with JCPenney, and now they're going to be moving into Kohls stores of all places. The articles that I read said that they are kind of running their contract out with JCPenney, and I guess at that point they'll have the option of either continuing or stopping. It seems like they may be replacing the JCPenney partnership with the Kohls partnership. The article that I read said that they'll be staffed with Sephora workers just like the JCPenney stores were, and that they are hoping to drive foot traffic into Kohls stores by having the Sephora in there. It could be in as many as 850 Kohls stores by 2023. That's the plan. A JCPenney spokesperson did say that the company is developing a, quote, new inclusive beauty concept that offers our customers a wide array of product. So it definitely will offer more of a wide array of product. Whenever I went into the beauty department of Kohls, it always kind of looked a mess. Like, I don't know, it kind of reminded me almost of like a TJ Maxx Marshall situation, the way their beauty department was. It never looked nice. And the products there never gave me the feeling of this is something that I want to buy. It was kind of off brands. The only brands that I knew of that I really liked that were sold there were the Balm and Lorac. But then the Balm and Lorac started kind of falling off and nobody really were talking about them anymore. So I'll be curious to see what happens, you know, in the mainstream social media as far as the Kohls brands. I don't know if I feel like Kohls and Sephora really match that well, but I don't think I really felt like Sephora and JCPenney really matched that well either. But again, as always, I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. All right, my friend, moving on to the product report this week, talking about what was released or sneaked this week. People keep asking me, telling me they're missing the indie section. I just don't really call out that it's the indie section, but I've been talking about indie brands every single week. But just to make sure it's nice and prominent, we're gonna throw it right up top. So let's talk about Glamlight. Their holiday collection includes a pie eyeshadow palette. It is so cute. It comes in a little pie thing and everything. It's adorable. So it's a 9 eyeshadow palette, and it comes also with a blush shade. It launched this past Saturday. It's also coming together with the Cookies and Milk highlighter and the Red Velvet liquid lipstick. Absolutely stinking adorable. Oh my gosh, wouldn't expect anything else from Glamlight. Now moving on, Sugar Pill has their 10th anniversary collection that dropped Friday. The PR box with everything is $190. There are also sets of the liquid lip colors and the loose eyeshadows. Individual products range from $42 for the palette to $15 for the individual loose eyeshadows. Kathleen Lights Lacquer released their holiday and nail collection. So we have Fuzzy Sack, we have Hoping to Be Kissed, Misfit Toys, Lucy, which is named after Lucy from I Love Lucy, and we have I'm All Toasty Inside, and then I'll Be Home. You can get the entire bundle for $52. That makes them $8.67 each, or if you just want them individually, they're $9.50 each. I personally love Lights Lacquer. They dry down really, really fast. So if you're that kind of person where you need your nail polish to like dry so you can go, they're really great for that. She sent me PR in the past and I really like them a lot. Make sure you get a really good top coat so that they can last as long as possible though. All right, the Glossier Holiday Collection. I'm so curious to hear your thoughts on this. So it's a limited edition gold kit with a Glossier necklace and a lip gloss, $75 for the pair. The necklace is 14 karat gold plated, but you can get the gloss just by itself if you don't want the necklace for $14. So that makes that necklace quite expensive for 14 karat gold plated. And this is really cute too. They have balm.com roulette. So they give you a deck of cards with it, which I think is absolutely adorable. And then they choose 3 flavors of their balm.com for you. That's why they call it a roulette, because you just get what you get and you don't get upset as far as that. So I think that was a really cute idea. Moving on to Juvia's Place. They have a collab with Yami Angelina. Hopefully I said her name correctly. It's the La Mariposa palette and 2 glosses. This is the quote from the brand: a palette inspired by the people that come from nothing and flourish into something beautiful. As a young Latin immigrant from the Dominican Republic, I'm very proud for this collab with one of my favorite brands. I thought that was really sweet. Oh, I love that. I love stories behind products. I think that's what really makes products stand out, is when there's some kind of story or something behind it, rather than it just being some colors in some cardboard. Speaking of something that's just not some colors in some cardboard, Danessa Myricks Twin Flames Multichrome Liquid Shadows. Holy moly, these things look gorgeous. There are 10 different shades available and they are $20 each. Absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to see reviews for these because they look incredible. I found an article on this, but I figured I would throw it in here in the indie section because a lot of these are indie brands. If you are looking for more Black-owned beauty brands to support, there is a brand new website called 13 Loon, and they put a bunch of indie Black-owned brands all in one place for you to shop. I will leave that link down below for you. And then ColourPop came out with something that I think is going to be very hit or miss. There's definitely a target audience for this. The Snow Much Fun collection with Hello Kitty. It launched on Friday. There's the Snow Much Fun palette, a mini glitterly obsessed quad, luxe glosses, there's 3 of those, the Fourth Ray Beauty Peppermint Cookie Lip Care Kit, and the pressed powder blushes. I think this stuff's absolutely adorable, but I am definitely not a Hello Kitty person enough that I would want to have this, because that would really be the only reason for me to get it, would be because I think that it's cute packaging, not necessarily the shades, because nothing in the shades or any of it really calls to me just as a product. It's really the Hello Kitty I think is going to be the hook on this one. And then finally, I thought this was really cool. It's the Glow Recipe Skincare Wardrobe. It is quite expensive. It's a $457 value for $310. So you get 13 full-size products. It breaks down to $24 each. So it's still not super cheap for all of them. But if you're a huge Glow Recipe fan, this may be something that you want to invest in. All right, moving over to Sephora, there really is only one thing that caught my eye over there, the Beauty Blender Zodiac sponges. They're the traditional Beauty Blender, $20, but the Zodiac hook always gets me every time. I don't know why. Like, I've got my Gemini ring that I haven't taken off in many years. I love Zodiac stuff, and I know a lot of other people do too, so I think that's pretty smart to like stamp in those Zodiac signs, make them a little special. A lot of stuff over at Ulta though. So we have the Smashbox Always On Cream eyeshadows. They're $22. I love that they're coming out with more of those cream eyeshadows that can be used as bases or just a matte one and done look. Love this. 10 shades. They are all matte. They're cream eyeshadow infused with primer is what they say. This is from e.l.f. This is the Hydrating Core Lip Shine. They're $6 each. They're 8 shades. It's a 2-in-1 melting lip balm that combines an outer shell with a hint of color and an inner heart-shaped core packed with skincare benefits. I thought they looked really neat. They almost look like they're gushy in the middle. I haven't seen them in stores and I haven't bought them yet, but I'd be curious to know if they're like squishy in the middle because they look kind of weird. I don't know. The Urban Decay Decade palettes that we talked about a couple weeks ago have launched at Ulta. $25, 4 different decades, 6 shades in each palette. I just wanted to update you on that because they have launched at this point. Lots of new ColourPop stuff at Ulta. The Full Beat Makeup Blending Sponge Kit. It's online only, $20, 5 sponges, but all the sponges are different shapes, which I thought was really cool. The Boudoir Noir and Ménage à Moi eyeshadow palettes are now on sale. 12 pans, they're $18 each. And the, I'm gonna try this word, Amaro, Literally Obsessed Mini Duo. It's 2 pots of glitter gel in a champagne gold shade and an opal with gold duochrome. Those are $9. Have you ever tried those, the glitter gels from ColourPop? I've never tried them. I'm super curious though. Are they sticky? Like what's the deal with them? Do they dry down? Do they feel weird on your lid? I feel like I don't want to buy it. I just want to know without having to buy it first. And then a bunch of new stuff from Kiko Milano. 2 things caught my eye. The Infinite Sparkle eyeshadow in 1 shade called Champagne Diamond, and then the Diamond Dust lipsticks. There's 1 shade called Fiery Diamond, but then they have a trio lip set. The one by itself is $15. The trio is $30. So you do get a significant discount for buying the trio, but they're all kind of reddish shades. And I would imagine they look like they're kind of sparkly. And then the last thing in the product report is a luxury item. It's Mickey Mouse, but make it bougie. We have the Mickey Mouse fragrance by House of Siage. It is $395 for a 75 milliliter bottle. It has notes of refreshing coconut, cocoa, and sweet vanilla. They say the playful Mickey silhouette design cap has an 18 karat gold accent and embellished with diamond cut Swarovski crystals. If you are a Disney fan, does this call to you? That is spendy. That is so spendy. But some people collect this kind of stuff. And if you have like a Disney collection, like maybe this is something that you're digging. But also they have another thing. This is the Bow lipstick case set. It's $295. It's encrusted with over 300 hand-placed diamond cut Swarovski crystals. Again, 18 karat gold plated. Includes a lipstick refill in their new diamond powder satin finish lipstick in the color Magical, which is exclusive to this lipstick set with the case and the lipstick in it. They call it a joyful bright red. And though I do find this stuff absolutely adorable, I am not a Disney fan like that. Like, not for me. I wonder if Jessica Braun would get these because I know how big of a Disney fan she is. I wonder if that would be something she would want. Maybe I'll ask her. All right, PR or purchased of the week. This week it is PR. This was sent to me by Milani. It looks like these came out about 2 weeks ago. These are the Cuddle. I'm not cuddling with them. The Color Fetish Shine lipsticks. First of all, I just want to mention how much I love the packaging. It's just really cute with all the like little thingies, all the little, I don't know what you call them. What are those? Hexagons? I don't know. I forget. It's been a long time since I taught geometry. But on my lips today, I have this shade right here. This one is called... This is called Tied Up, and I have it mixed with the shade Nylon. So I have these 2 on right now, but I did swatch them all for you so you could see all of the shades. The names of these shades are a little wild. If you got kids in the room, you don't want to have to explain to them what things are, you may want to put some headphones on for a second. All right, so I'm just, Milani, go, ooh, okay, let's do this. All right, so the top shade is called Lustful. Then we have Fantasy, Lingerie, Crave, Roleplay, Voyeur, Kink, Seduce, Covet, Bitten, Nylon, and Tied Up. Whoa, okay. Well, there you go. As far as the way they feel more like a balm. They're very smooshy on the lips, but they don't have a ton of pigment in that you can still kind of see your lip color through them a little bit. They're not like a super opaque, and you can kind of see on my lips how it looks. Now, I've been wearing this lip balm, lipstick, whatever you want to call it, for about an hour or so, and I do feel like it is fading down a bit. I feel like I want to reapply, but I can definitely still feel it on my lips. It's still there, but I would imagine this is something that you're probably going to have to reapply if you want that color. If you're talking a lot like I've been talking, probably want to apply it pretty frequently, but if you're just kind of chilling, maybe you won't need to. I would imagine they wouldn't last through eating or anything like that. But very comfortable, very nice colors, racy names. Definitely don't want to explain that to somebody at the office. What is that shade on your lips? It's kink mixed with lustful. So I will keep you posted on these if I have any more information to share with you. I'm sure they will be in favorites and fails in the future. All right, sales of the week. We do have a few of them carrying over from Cyber Monday. Kate Somerville and Murad both still have their 30% off sales. We also have Ardell Lashes, which still has their Cyber Monday sale, 50% off all lashes and makeup, plus a free makeup bag with purchase. At Ulta, tons of really cool stuff on sale. So I had trouble picking through and narrowing it down. But if you are a ColourPop fan, you may want to head over there. They have the palettes from the Dark Blooms collection, which just seemed to have just launched a couple of weeks ago, maybe. They're $11.20 marked down from $14. They have the Romance Moi Lip Vault marked down, the Voulez-Vous Ultra Glossy Lip Vault, the All For You Super Shock Shadow Vault. All of that is marked down if you're a ColourPop fan. Also, NYX's recently released holiday collection is already marked down from $20 to $15. If you're a Minions fan, we talked about this a while ago, the Tony Moly Minion stuff is all marked down. The BH Cosmetics holiday palettes that we just recently talked about, those are already on sale. The Nice palette's only $9 and the Naughty palette is $21.75. And then finally, I had to mention this one. This is crazy. The I Heart Revolution Chocolate Cherry gift set was $35. Now it's only $8.75. Like, what? That's crazy. Over at Sephora, the Ciate Miss Piggy collection is now on sale. So if you were curious about that, I know that I was. I don't think I'm gonna pick it up at this point because I'm not gonna review it at this point, but I thought the stuff was really cute. That's all on sale. And all of the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes collection is also on sale over at Sephora. And then finally, I thought this was really cool. The Sephora Favorites Baby Let's Glow Outside Highlighter Sampler Set was $42. Now it's only $29. So if you were looking for a gift for a makeup lover, that might be a good one to look at. And for our last segment, our artist shout out, I ran into Serena Nexi. She is a Norwegian artist, and I have been, you know, digital artists are artists, and I apologize if I ever gave the impression that digital artistry is not art. So I purposely chose someone that did a little more digital retouching than what I have talked about previously, because digital art absolutely is art. So let's go ahead and check out some of these looks because they are incredible. So we have the tree one over here with the little tiny birds, absolutely adorable. The daisy one, so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And this one's the one that really got me. The gingerbread man with the candy cane. Like how? Like how? I don't know. I don't know how these, like, I guess it's just a lot of practice, a lot of patience, and a lot of talent, just incredible. So I will link all of her socials down below for you. So that is what I found interesting in What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the show this week. I want to go ahead and give a special shout out to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook Hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you so much for all of your submissions this week. As always, I appreciate you so very much. If you would like to join the Hunters group, I will leave a link for that down below for you to join. And if you contribute to the show, then your name gets scrolling at the end of the show, which is always very fun. Chat today is at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We are having the lovely, the amazing, the fantastic Jamie French, Hot Cheeto loving, tiny face creating, decade recreating master and movie reviewer will be here at 5 p.m. I cannot wait to laugh with Jamie and ask her a ton of questions. So if you would like to join us, you can join us 5 p.m. Eastern Time here on the YouTube channel. But if you miss it, if you got stuff to do, or you're at a place where you're actually sleeping at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll be able to check it out on the replay by going to my channel page, clicking on videos, and clicking on the video titled Live Chat. Can I speak? Thank you so much for watching What's Been Makeup again this week. I appreciate you so much. If you would like to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending videos for you right over here to watch. But if it is your time to go, it is no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you, and I'll see you in a video very soon. Bye!